Okay guys, how's it going? I don't even know where I am on videos now. All I know guys, it's 14 in here. That's pretty darn cold. Well, it's cold, but I got the big sweater on. Can't really turn the furnace on because then you guys will, you'll have a hard time hearing me, so. That on me, so I'm probably gonna do it. There's a good chance I will do it. As long as the guy, you know what I mean, doesn't fuck with me. It's 9:15. I didn't get no senior's nap in today. Because like I said, I went to bed like really late. Plus it makes it harder now because, you know, by 10 o'clock the sun was going down. Now it's going down like at 7 or something now. This is, I got right around here all done with 320 by blocking. So I'm just going to go by hand with some 400. No, and then I'm just going to put the DA on it and get rid of the, you know, crisscrossing and shit like that. And of course, you know what I mean, not too worried about that, but these spots here where the Bondo or the finishing putty is popping through, I'll give that a little sprinkle with some primer in a can, because I'm not going to mix the primer for this and that, so, but I want to get this bumper done today, so yeah, you know what I mean guys? Yeah. Yeah. Friday. There I'm gone. It's alright for me. One day, fucking gone. But like somebody said, you know, I forget who said it, but you know, you wake up the next day and you're one day older. That had me thinking, fuck, that sucks, man. Really? If I could do life over, I would. Knowing what I know now, I'd definitely go for a different point of view on life. And that, and I'm pretty sure lots of you guys would be the same way, you know what I mean? Yeah, if you could start life over again, fucking right I would, man. And one of them would be a fucking new mother. You know what I mean? I don't got fucking, you know. Oh, yeah. I was gonna do a video on some tools I have, but that video would be me running all over the place looking for tools. So, yeah, we'll have to see. I don't know. Maybe after I'm done fucking all this stuff here and I've gathered everything back up, and then maybe next week there I'll do a video on tools. Tools that I have for body work. Like I said, that's not including screwdrivers and sockets, you know what I mean? That has, you know, every standard guide. That's every standard equipment that you would use and have, right? So why make that? So yeah, like I said, my goal is to get this motherfucker sanded tonight, because this is the biggest spot that I actually going to use. I'm blocking all that. And then, did I show you guys the new color yet? I can't remember. We're not going silver no more. Let's hook you guys up to that. Check this out. Let's hook this up here. I gotta put the paint on the shaker. And that's another machine that's not needed. You know what I mean? I got a paint shaker here. A compressor. Flip around. I'm gonna have to close that up soon. Here's these fan blades I was talking about. They have way more of a twist than the one I got out there. So that just tells me that's going to be a more it's going to pull more than anything else. Like I said, I got a paint shaker. It's not something that everybody needs, but I'm really not into shaking shit by, or you know, primer, steering, and I just want to, you know what I mean? I used to have, I don't know, I probably mentioned this before, I don't fucking know. This is what happens when you don't got the cap on right though. This is so, you know what I mean? We've got lots of, you know, gets all shaped up nice. VW Darren's got one. They need one because they sell paint. So we'll let that go for a bit. Shut the door so it's not so damn loud. What else is standard tools that you wouldn't need? But you know what I mean? I've got the shrinker stretcher. That's good for wheel wells. You know, to get that. Lots of good things for that. I have the door stand. The door stand that that, you know what I mean, if I was taking this door off, I would sit there and say, grab my air ratchet, right, which is Blue Point, or even my small one, it don't matter. Hook it up to a socket, which I think is 18 inch or 18 millimeter, and you know, here's the door sits on the bottom of that. I did all this myself. It used to be a foot pedal, but I couldn't get it high enough, like say for a truck my size. So I wanted to see what an expensive one looked like, and that's what it had. It had a long shaft, threaded shaft, and I got some a nut welded onto this thing here. I bolted this guy with this nut through here, and with a washer and that, and that. So what that does is it lifts the whole arm up. This is separate. Got to put a pin in it, and that's what holds your, you know, where the. I wanted to see what that. Oh shit! It's so good. I'm not gonna put this away. That's why I have it there. I put that charger or that lawnmower on charge, and I wanted to see what it read first. So that, you know what I mean, that's, you know, the door helper, you know what I mean, it's not a really needed thing unless if you have lots of buddies coming by. But you know, I like to ride my bicycle by myself, so I do things by myself. Shrinker stretcher, not a need, not an expensive need. There was 200 some bucks for that, 120 bucks for that door stand, which I bought that. That might have been full price I paid for that. I'm not sure. I can't remember. That there, it was a full price, but I bought stuff from Prince's Auto, and I have to go to Sudbury for that. And so there was something I bought and I didn't like, and yeah, and I told him, you know, where I was from. And then there's the 3-inch brake. Rick the Fix has got the same one. It would be nice if it was 4 feet, because 4 foot is a good level, or a good length. Anything bigger than that, it's just a bonus. You know what I mean? I'd be able to do a rocker, a whole rocker like that. Like say Tommy Shoes got that nice big one with the counter weights on it. But I've bent lots of door skins and rockers with that rocker already. So let's see what this guy looks like. If you own something like this, don't put it on a bench, people. Don't bolt it to the bench. Because even like I can barely move this with my hand. But these are all bed rails. And where the flat steel there. But, you know, and it's bolted to the floor. And you see how much it twists. Now, if I was to brace from here to here, from there to there, I'm pretty sure it would, you know what I mean, be a little easier. But, to me, I think it needs a little bit of movement in that. So let's pick at this color. This is the color that's going to go on the center of the car and the skirts and that. It's not silver. We're not going silver no more. He come across this one. It's called Clear Winter Blue. Yeah, actually kind of a cool color. It's different. It's not silver. You know what I mean? It's got... It's not silver, guys.
You got a scraper?
Like what?
For the puppy poop that's in the porch, it's coming off with scrape in it. And
No, I don't have a scraper.
Oh, Mom said you did.
No, your mom's lying to you.
But you got like a blade thing?
Nope. Can't help you. You just walked out here for no reason. But yeah, you guys see it when I get it on. That's the color that's going to go all around here, all in the center, down low. That skirt there, the one on the back, and the top of the mirrors. Like I said, I'm going to talk him out of doing these ones here because it's just fucking stupid. It's going to be black and then it's going to, I don't know. But, yeah. You know, air DAs. I have 2 of them. No reason why I have 2 of them. I just have 2 of them. This is 40 grit on it. And there's nothing wrong with this 40 grit. So what I'll do is I'll leave that on there. I'll grab my other DA for the other papers. I have the mighty old nice soft block I got here. That's a time saver. Don't ask me what brand this is. I don't know. I bought it at the pawn shop for a good price. I put a air adjuster on it because you don't need full throttle for us Sanders. And then of course these ones here got a built-in thingy deal. You know, there we go, cut-off wheel. You don't really need air. You can go with a grinder, but you can get in tighter corners than that. Another grinder. Air. You know, it's the same as those electric grinders over there, but I have air and I have lots of air. You know, there's this thing here, spot weld cutter kit, and what it does is you just, this piece right here, you put it on drill and then it has a little center punch on it, and this little center guy pushes in. What you do is you'll, you know, hit the drill, turn it on, and find a nice spot where this is going to sit, and slowly work your way in until these blades start cutting through. It's just not, it's not, you know what I mean? Hit the trigger and push right away because it's going to go, well, you know, it's, you can grab regular drill bits, but, you know, it's this shit I found at the pawn shop for an extremely good fucking price. Just the replacements blades are at Napa, and they're fucking more like these little stupid things here. These guys are more expensive than what I paid for this whole kit. So this kit must, you know, is probably a pretty darn expensive kit. I don't know, body hammers. That's a snap-on. It's got the nice little thing on the back, you know, like a pitchfork. That's my, you guys will see me use that a lot when I am doing patches and shit like that. And then if you got your outie dents there, you know, you got your innies and your outies. Outies are the ones that are dent out, and innies are the dents in. And why would you have a dent that's out? Well, you know, trunks, you know. You open up the trunk, you get, you know what I mean? It's nothing to sit there and jam something in there like a bike or something, and then you're pushing out this panel. Stuff like that. I don't know, standard shit, you know what I mean? You know, this stupid thing here, I paid like, I don't know, 30 bucks for it. And, you know, you can make one that would be way stronger than that. And that, so, yeah. You know, the stun gun selection. Well, you know, you could buy them cheap. Tom's Wonderful World, I think his is the same as mine, and he got his from Harbor Freight. That was another buy at the pawn shop. The air chisel. It's a long barrel, and it's anti-vibration, so it doesn't vibrate as much as there's something inside that takes the beating. And yeah. And it's a really heavy tool, but it comes with the quick release and that. Rivet guns, you know what I mean? I got that rivet gun given to me when I bought the paint shaker. They threw that in for me. I don't know what the fuck that's worth, but I do use it. Tool cart, you know what I mean? This is an old file cabinet that I found at the dump, threw some wheels on it, and it's now my body shop tools on wheels that I just roll around. And I have my multiple, you know what I mean? I took a thing out because I had my vice clamps and that in here, but I start piling all this shit in here, guys. And the pile's so big that it's actually up high, so, you know what I mean? So I took the center piece out, but this is something that I found at the dump. 2 drawers, which I cut the drawer down for this reason here. When I have this down, then I can't see it when it was up here, so I cut it down and I did that, and then shelves inside. This is the best find I ever had, man. I wheel this little fucker everywhere with me. Dollies, you know what I mean? These are Westward set. Yeah, Westward set. So it's not like a cheap set, but it's not a really expensive set neither. I wish that had more of a point on it, but I could fix that if I want to. These are 2 hammers I really don't use. They're not a common, well, I did use it once, I see. It's probably because I couldn't find my other one. This guy here, it's something like, you know, when you're banging on and it puts little teeth marks in it. It's something like a shrinker. This guy here I do use. This guy here is, it's only for one reason, and that's for door skins. That's all it's for. See how it bends in? Well, that's all that's for, is to bang the inner lip. As you're dulling the outside, you're banging inside in. That's all that hammer's good for. It's not good for anything else. That's why I bought a cheap one, Canadian Tire, 20 bucks Bondo. You know what I mean? I wasn't going to go about to spend big bucks. It's not an everyday use, because it appears I always use this one here all the time. And that, so. And, you know, more dollies. You don't have to be, you know, polished aluminum or whatever, chrome or whatever the fuck this is. Yeah, like, it's just plated chrome or whatever. But, you do need a set that's really hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like there's metal that's harder than other metal. So you kind of do need a good dolly set if it's something that you're going to be doing all the time. You know what I mean? And that's what these guys are. They're Westward. And they carry a warranty, these guys. Like I said, these hammers, not a real use, but I'm never going to get rid of them because, you know, come with the kit, and who knows when I'm going to use them. Tons of these. Not yet, though. But I mean, I have lots, but I am a poor motherfucker, so, you know, shit's got to hit the pawn shop every once in a while. And there you go. Standard fucking body tools that, you know, as long as you got hammer dollies and a welder. A welder is good to have. One with gas would be great. I own a Miller 135. Of course, I keep it out of the dust. This is a stupid thing I found at the dump for one of those outside air conditioning. And see, that's why I moved my paint booth, because I just got hit by a door. And that's all. Yeah, so there you go. A little tool section talking. And yes.
I got some pictures for you.
Yeah, you can just film whatever.
They are pictures of old cars.
But yeah, and then the light thing, that's a bonus, but that's a monkey see, monkey do from Tommy Shoe. If you notice his video, he's got, you know, pretty near the same thing. And you know, I had some square tubing, and then I made it so high, and then I ended up getting another piece, so I had to turn around and extend it. It's all square tubing. It's pretty solid with a light switch. This tow cart has a plug-in on it. You never know when you need something close by with a plug. Like I said, I keep everything in this cart that's like would be a regular use, like screwdrivers, multiple ones with the little ratchet, or the snap-on pink one that has not yet left my garage because nobody wants a pink screwdriver, but it does say snap on it. I lost the cap, it's old, but I keep those in one drawer. Tape measurements always good to have close by, and that. So yeah, standard stuff. And like I said, there's stuff that people don't really need, but you could do everything by hammer and chisel. I've showed it before. I'll do it again. You know, I do have a rubber mat laying over here, and that's what I use to put my sheet metal on. And then I just grab not a body hammer, but a regular hammer with a couple different chisels, and start making parts with that. The guy that owns this Nissan truck out there, well, this is his Durango, and Mako's gonna charge him $1,000 for that, and that right there is made by hand. All that curving in that, hammer and chisel. And what I did was, before I cut anything out, I did a cardboard pattern first, took out what I need, left some, and then, you know what I mean, traced, and then put the sheet metal there, traced what I need, and then I started chiseling, hammer and chisel, and then it slowly starts to fold in. And you know, the Rick Fix has used it. I introduced him to it, and he's been having fun with it. So, and that, so yeah. But that's standard shit, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I treat myself to odd tools that, you know, that will make life a lot easier, like for wheel well openings, you know what I mean? But the only thing is, you can only go 3/4 by 3/4, that's it, you know what I mean? Bent, you know, and then it shrinks or stretches, and that. So there you guys go. I don't know, a little rundown, just standard body tools and shit like that. So, I don't know. There's a couple tricks, and, you know, a few little tricks that I know, you know what I mean, that I'll eventually show you guys. You know what I mean? That makes life a little easier. And that. It's not warm in here, guys. Holy fuck. It's only 10 o'clock. I can't see you doing much tonight, man. I'm getting fucking burnt out here. So I'm just hand bombing right in this crease because I can't really get my my block in there. So we're just gonna lightly by hand and do that. I do want to get this bumper done, and then if there's a bonus of me doing it with the air sander after with the soft pad, and therefore that. I'll have that to do too. Yeah, so, but like I said, man, this bumper's not gonna look fucking good at all, man. I know it. What I put 3 good wets of coats on here. I put, like, you know, even coats, nice and wet, and it is a high build primer. I did change primers. I was using one primer, and I have not yet had problems with the primer for shrinking, like of the body fill in that. You know, let's break through that, like that. But when you do start seeing stuff like that, stop, guys. Don't continue on sanding. Just stop, because you know what I mean. You're just gonna create a bigger fucking mess. Yeah, so I don't need to know if anybody made a comment on the Nissan. I haven't been on the computer to check it out. I've been trying to get this fucking thing sanded down. See, it's pointless for me to use a block because it's just fucking, I don't know, it's a fucking train wreck. Why does this car look like it's sitting fucking all funny? I don't know, man, maybe it's just my floor, my grass, I don't know. Sorry for not making no videos last night, guys. I thought maybe you guys need a break. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go for now. I'm gonna get my fucking ass in gear and block this soft pad. It's 9:45, so I'm gonna give myself an hour to do this. That makes it almost 11. And maybe get onto that D8. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit, okay? Ciao.